It's Uncle Hotep. How y'all doing? Uncle Hotep back at it again. Let me go back. Uncle Hotep back at it again. I forgot my catchphrase. Listen. Game 4 last night. That was some of the worst officiated basketball game I've ever seen in my life. You know, was it fixed? Of course it was fixed. I'm not here to tell y'all shit was fixed. You know, I'm in the immortal words of Joe Budden. I tweet this often. In a song called Overkill, Joe Budden. Go look it up. Go listen to it. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. Probably my second personal favorite, behind Nasir Jones. Joe Budden said, the game's fixed anyway. Ask Tim Donaghy. Now, in the lyric, he was talking about the game being the hip-hop game, the music game, and he was saying it's fixed anyway, how they want certain artists to thrive, and certain artists will get looks, etc., etc. That's what he was alluding to, but he was making a double entendre, because in the 90s, late 90s, Tim Donaghy was a NBA ref. He got caught in some gambling ring, and then he wrote a book and said the NBA's fixed, and they used to tell people how they used to fix NBA games. Now the NBA has a good relationship with the writers. They try to blow it off. I mean, so nothing really happened to him. You know what I mean? He did some time. He came out, put the book out. He must be well connected because he didn't get killed or nothing. You know what I mean? I thought Stern would have put the work to him, but he didn't. Now, you ask me, I watch basketball a long time. I don't watch as much as I used to, but Sixers are my favorite. Like when AI was in the Sixers, I used to watch every Sixer game for man, I'm telling you, for almost the entire time he was there. I mean, I'm talking about a good 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't recommend that because you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life. There's probably better stuff you can do with your life than watch a basketball game. Hindsight is 20/20. I'm saying this now, but I'm trying to say this to y'all. Hopefully, somebody, somebody young will watch this video and think about it. It's good to watch that stuff as entertainment, but to just watch it religiously, that's no different than watching TV religiously. I know it's a sport, and everybody loves sports, but loves competition. But at the end of the day, there's probably other things you can do with your time that's more worthwhile to your life. But anyway, I've seen games where I'm like, man, the refs is bullshit, man. Especially during playoff time. I didn't really notice. I mean, I did notice it during, but it's really relevant and noticeable during playoff time. Now, I'm giving you a couple instances where I know the game was fixed. This last night was bad, but the worst I ever seen was Game 6, Sacramento versus LA. This is when Webber and them were playing. It was Webber, Bibby, Stojakovic, Divac versus Shaq and Kobe, Horry, and everything else. I think Game 6 was it was in Sacramento. And that whole series was fixed because Sacramento was the better team. They were. I'm flat out. They didn't have as much heart. They didn't have as much. Certain people had heart, but their best player, Chris Webber, didn't have the heart of Kobe or Shaq. That was the problem, and that's why they ended up losing the series. But they could have had that over with because, you know, they was up 3-2 and the game 6 was in Sacramento. Man, I never seen so many foul calls. You know what I mean? I seen, and during the series, I'm not sure if this was at Game 6. Kobe elbowed Bibby in the face. They called Bibby for the foul. This is how bad it was. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. You know, and Stern knew Lakers was a better team. I mean, the Sacramento was a better team, but, you know, Shaq and Kobe, that was good TV. That's good TV money. He wanted to assure them. He wanted to assure Game 7. Now, Game 7, I think they called it kind of... No, Game 6 was in... I think Game 6 was in L.A. Yeah, because Game 7 was in Sacramento. Now, the thing about that series was, despite all the foul calls, Game 7, you know, they kind of called it even, but Sacramento choked it away anyway. See, the pressure was too much on him. I remember Chris Webber saying in Game 6, he said Shaq told him. No, he hold him. He didn't say which LA player. He said LA players was telling them it's been arranged. There's going to be a Game 7. Now, was that a mind fuck? It was probably. But that was already in their mind. But we all seen it. That was staged as hell. They won in Game 7. And then, listen. It was the year Kevin Garnett won MVP, right? Minnesota was playing the Lakers. And I think Minnesota had the best record in the West or whatever, and then it was LA versus Minnesota in the playoffs. And it was the same bullshit. LA was getting all types of calls. It was craziness. You know what I mean? It was so bad that the fucking writers started writing in. You just look it up. Writers were talking like, "Hey, man, this is bullshit, man. You know, they need to look." And it was so bad. Stern said he would have to look into the referee situation. That's how bad it was, and that's how they fix it. They need money. That's Stern, and that's why I was like, I didn't know Adam Silver was going to be like Stern, and now I know he's just like Stern. He's just more politically correct. You know what I mean? Stern was an evil motherfucker. He didn't give two shits about nothing. People hated Stern, and he loved that you hated. I remember he said he killed careers. I remember he was telling the NBA guy, you know, I mean, they had rookie orientation. He told the rookies, like, yo, I buried NBA careers. I can show you where I buried them. You don't believe me? Look it up. Uncle Hotep will tell no lie. But last night it was just crazy, man. It was like, and then you know, people want to make this like, because you know they called that technical on Draymond Green, and they called a second one, but when they realized it was going to throw him out, they switched the first one to Steve Kerr. But you know, and see, that was just to throw off all the foul calls, because they got like 25 fouls in the first half. Golden State did. Golden State couldn't get a free throw. You know what I mean? That kills you. And it kills you on two ends. One, you're getting free foul shots. Two, you're letting the Cleveland defense set up. So even though Golden State did shoot pretty good and they scored 111 points, all that momentum they got, the Cavs they got in rhythm with their shooting. They just shot the lights out. They didn't want LeBron to get swept, man. If they'd have called that even, they would have got swept. Now, I don't know what's going to go on from here. I still think, I called it, I said Golden State in 5. So I think they finished them. If they call it even. If they call some bullshit, you never know. But I think they'll call it even. Usually, they'll try to rig a game, and then they try to call it even the next game, or just let them play. Just watch Game 5, how they call it. I'm telling you. It's going to be a whole different way they call it. But I'm telling you, it's crazy. But you know, money talk, bullshit walks. You got to understand, anything can be fixed, man. Anything. Especially sports-wise. Everything can be fixed. You know what I mean? People saying it's not fixed and not whatnot. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta be y'all gotta be kidding yourselves, man. I've watched NBA a lot, man. I told y'all. I know games. I've seen games where I'm like, man, this game, that was fixed. And you can't be an impartial person, man. Just saying, like, if you believe what ESPN and them say, you'll believe that oh, the games can't be fixed. Because of course they're going to say that. Because people will stop watching it if they think it's fixed. ESPN will lose money if it came out NBA games were fixed. Tim Donaghy told the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, it's Uncle Hotep. I'm in the jungle, as you can see. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for listening. I greatly appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter, Handy Mayhem, Uncle Hotep. You donate to my Patreon. I greatly appreciate it. Or my PayPal. Yeah, I gotta get on my bike today. Dude's riding up this hill. Man, this hill is wavy and curvy. Crazy. But anyway, thanks for listening. Peace.